Again, we're gonna go live. It's not really video chicken live part 2, but I guess you can think of it that way. This is the coop we're gonna clean out. I haven't even opened it. We're getting ready. I gotta go grab a couple things. So we are live, all right? So you can talk to them. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the stuff we need. And here we go. And hopefully the signal's good.
Set up shots with some chickens.
That's what you're doing.
Yes. I used to work in a take pictures of like the dogs and stuff. There's like sweet toys and like we look up here and get into their heads. Right, babies?
Yeah, the woods.
They're live if you want to talk.
We should talk chicken.
All right. Talk chicken.
Oh, it's like you and I.
Go this way. There you go. Hey, Kristen.
Hello! Matt's coming, and we're gonna clean out this chicken coop.
We got lots of questions that I can't see. Sparky Prep is there. Yay!
And we have
Ben.
355 days of chicken coop and hemp to run our fingers through. Can't
Mike
wait.
Trapp asks if do the hens think the big UPS truck driving by are hawks? I don't think
They don't
so.
seam phased.
No.
No.
They're pretty good with noise at this point.
They look happy and healthy. We should get them over here.
I know.
When we go to film, yeah, say that 355 again.
Okay.
Is that on the board? A lot of stuff on the board. I forgot that board was
Oh.
here.
Here comes Matt with his rakes.
Big bale of chunky hemp that I was discussing with someone earlier.
Chunky hemp?
From inside, that would be fantastic.
Are you able to?
All right, hi guys, I'm back almost. Let's see. All right, people are watching. 50 people here. What's going on? Welcome to part 2. Yeah, we're about to clean out. Oh, they're trusting you with the camera. That must be paused. Look at that. All right, so again, yeah, we're about to film cleaning out the deep litter system.
And a DIY trick.
We're about to do, a DIY pro hack.
Pro hack.
I think that's the new fancy term now that we're calling it. So we're about to get ready to get a couple of the big cameras running. We got Ingrid over here doing social media. Ingrid, come here, say hi to everyone. Come on.
At least a run by.
At least a run by. Hi, Ingrid.
Hi.
Say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone.
This is Ingrid. All
And
right.
Christopher.
Can I get in?
Yeah, Christopher, don't be shy. This is Christopher, the new social media guy. Oh, I meant to say something. Hold on,
And Paul.
We'll get to Paul. Hold on. Can I run the show? Thanks. I forgot. I meant to give Christopher a plug. Is it okay if I plug your channel?
All right, moving on.
Of course.
What are you doing? This is kind of
just kidding, just kidding. Go ahead.
We got one chance at this. That's
I'm
why I
gonna
deal with
stand
everything.
on this side.
I wanted to plug your channel because you do great videos. And I want everyone to see it. So Christopher Warring, Warring. Did I spell it right?
Yeah.
Go to YouTube, not right now because you got to watch us later. Christopher Warring, just search it in YouTube.
Yeah.
Check out his videos. Your latest one, which was definitely my favorite. What was it titled?
I forget.
Oh, that's not good. 6 ways to be more efficient or something, right?
Yeah, I changed it.
Oh, don't change it. Anyways, go check it out.
Check it out.
You'll love the video. All right, so let's get started.
Thank you.
Yeah, I meant to do that on the show earlier. So you guys have to get rolling. I don't do a good job of stopping or any of that. So here is the hemp that we're gonna finish off with. We're gonna show you guys the.
I'd move it. I'm afraid you're going to be rubbing against your neck or something.
So I actually moved it so I wouldn't be rubbing.
You want to put it on your shirt?
No, then it drives me nuts. Am I rubbing? Hold on, ready?
Yes.
Bobblehead Matt.
What if I do this?
That'd be fine. I've got you guys on separate channels. I can boost yours if need be.
They need to make it so the mic.
It's fine.
Is that okay, or do we want to like?
No, that drives me nuts.
Okay.
It's going to be part of a pulling sweeping motion.
Yeah, so we were thinking about doing a competition. Pulling, sweeping motion. How many times will Matt say pulling, sweeping motion? I wish we were having t-shirts right now that people could win that says pulling, sweeping motion. But, so am I good? Audio good? Check, check, 1, 2.
Yeah. And give me a tap on it.
Tapping.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it probably is. Gosh.
Can I pop the hood yet?
This
No.
is riveting live feed zone.
I'm sorry?
This is riveting.
What's riveting? Like actual putting in rivets?
No, it's being sarcastic. It is
So,
Are we ready?
and actually, no, well, yeah, we're always ready. Go ahead and start filming.
You guys on side.
That looks like a good shot. Again, if you guys have any questions, let us know. But you are going to see the filming and everything we do. I love that you guys are here.
Questions to answer.
Someone's going to have to. Maybe Mackenzie can come out and monitor the questions. A little behind the scenes of what goes on, so we bring these great videos. And already, as you can tell, our maintenance guy had to do a tire change. The slime did not work. It blew out everywhere.
Okay.
Someone asked if they can get a Carolina Coop in Washington State. Yes. The answer is yes.
Okay. When you begin the film, you gotta watch this.
Yeah,
camera.
so
Both of
make
you watch
sure, don't look at anybody else.
Okay.
Don't cause trouble. Follow my lead. Okay. Are we ready to roll?
this. I'm ready. I'm rolling.
Perfect.
Yes, we have lots of videos and we have lots of coops in Washington State. So yes.
All right, guys, I want to show you right off the bat a pro hack, I think we call it, when it comes to cleaning out your chicken coop, a Carolina Coop style with a deep litter system, using that wonderful pulling, sweeping motion. Okay, in post, every time I say that, make sure, 1, all right, pulling, sweeping motion, 2, or it'll be fun. All right, what we have here, I call it a rock rake. I'm sure you guys probably out there are gonna call it something different. Do you call it anything unique?
Rake.
Rake? No, there's all kinds of different rakes. This is a rock rake. And the reason why I like a rock rake is the tines are very rigid. So you wouldn't want to use a leaf rake. But either way, I don't know. Kristen, this is going to be the 3rd time we've cleaned out a chicken coop, right? Have we actually ever done this hack?
Not live.
Have we
Not
ever?
on camera.
No, I've never seen it.
No.
I don't think we've ever done it.
No.
And I want to mention that because I don't think it's necessary. But I thought, in good fun today, let's give it a try. So what this is 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch, 19 gauge PVC coated hardware cloth. Sound familiar? Yes, this is what we use on our chicken coops. You can use regular hardware cloth.
Yeah, and this is a scrap. So
Yep. So what I'm going to do
had it handy.
is I'm just going to wrap the tines.
Here, you need any help?
Not yet. You just stand there and ask any questions or just, you know.
The reason I just call this a rake is I don't sweep up leaves, so I don't have a leaf rake.
Gotcha. All right, so what we're going to do
Right, Ingrid?
is maybe go underneath and right right, let me see right there. So if I had a nice straight edge, I could bend this against. So we're going to do something like that, okay? And of course we got to clean it up, make it look.
All right, so we're just covering the tines with wire.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm using tin snips, angled, so I don't cut up my knuckles. In case people are wondering, people always ask, what do you use it for tools? Quick disclaimer, we are not paid by anybody but Carolina Coop, so tough built, I don't know. We do like these types of tin snips. And I just thought real quick we would grab some zip ties. I'm just gonna zip tie it right here. And we're gonna go there.
What's the percent of this?
What? Well, okay, hold on. I'm gonna explain all that. Good question. Now make sure if you're gonna get involved, no. Same number of hole. Nope, you're already
Oh,
off.
it's got to be.
Oh, that'll drive me nuts. And you
So
gotta
there's-
catch it.
There's no reason. It's just gonna drive me nuts.
I didn't catch it. Good thing I brought out more. The beauty of post is you get to edit this part. Hand me another zip tie, please. Oh my gosh, I missed that one too. Where were you on that one, Kristen?
The one I did was correct.
You did it wrong too. All right. So we're gonna go third one in, right there. Now I got it.
Because it has to be symmetrical.
Has to be symmetrical. And also, I like the color of these zip ties. If you do this pro hack, it must be green zip ties. Kidding. Okay, thank you. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to go on one side or the other of a center tine, which that's gonna drive me nuts. I hope this is all well worth it. Now I will
I
say,
could edit it out if it isn't.
no, well, what I'll say is, I don't think this is necessary at all, truth be told, right?
We don't need any special tools.
You don't. That's a good point. And to that point is why I brought another rock rake. You know why? So that,
You brought also this one too.
yeah, what is this called? A hoe rake?
Ingrid, do you know what that is?
I don't know. I
it's
use that
called.
all the time.
I figured this could be good.
It's more for weeding.
Yeah, so we got a regular rock rake and a rock rake pro hack with hardware cloth around it. Now, I think I recall now why. The customer that showed me this as a pro hack, I remember exactly why now. She had sand in her hen house.
Ugh.
She loved sand. So if you're one of those people that you watch these TikToks and they tell you to use sand, you think, oh, that's the only way. Well, they're dead wrong. However, if you insist, this is that scooper, a kitty litter scooper, if you will, for chicken poop, and the sand will run through there. That's what this was for. It had nothing to do with what we're about to do.
It might work better. Let's try it.
Okay, we're gonna try it. All right, so there's that.
So it's a pro tip hack that
For
Doesn't
something that you
apply.
don't need.
That's right. And Kristen, I'm glad you brought up that point because the whole point of today's video is to show off how easy it is, how quick it is to clean out one of our chicken coops. We are on a mission for everyone out there to learn how easy it is to keep chickens. I love when people say to me, I can't have chickens. There is not one reason anyone has told me they can't have chickens.
That's right.
And it all comes down to the chick coop. Again, we're going to talk a lot about that.
It
all right?
doesn't smell, and you only have to clean it out once a year or less.
Okay, now we're about to start with the deep litter system. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so
Let's
first,
pop the hood.
no, we're nowhere
No.
close yet. First, what do we need to clean out the deep litter system?
A wheelbarrow
A wheelbarrow. Here we have a 4-wheeled wheelbarrow. I call it a gorilla cart.
and
Give it some time. Think about all the comments. All right, so here's the thing that we love about our chicken coop is there's a lot of reasons why we elevate our hen house, okay? And the number one reason is chickens want to go up to roost at night. So because our hen house is elevated, we encourage those instincts of going up onto the roost bars, okay? Also, by elevating the hen house, we open up all that run space underneath so that chickens have as much room to scratch and eat and dust bathe, all that, right?
right, they spend all day on the ground.
The best part is when it comes time to clean, which we're about to show you, is there's no bending over. My back sucks. I have a horrible back. I'm going to show you. It's so easy to clean because we don't have to bend over. We're just going to go in there and only sweeping motion.
Sweeping motion, yes.
All right, so here we have a gorilla cart, and just kind of give people an idea. This one is 25.5 inches tall, and it just so happens to be the height of our back of our deep litter door is a little bit higher than that, and that's actually great because could you imagine if this was taller? Let's say your wheelbarrow is taller from the back of your hen house, then you're going to have to be shoveling and dumping stuff into it. Again, simple pulling sweeping motion. All right, we ready to go? I just happen to have a tape measure on me. All right, so
Cut. How's a good cut? Everybody can.
yeah, how's it going?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Do you hear us? How are the comments?
I-
Ingrid, can you see it? Should I lower it a little?
No, it's not that. Oh, my glasses. I'm going to get my glasses.
All right, we're gonna lower you guys a little bit, so Ingrid can see everything.
Oh, but that would actually be better anyway.
Yeah, that's a much better shot. I'm sorry, I picked on you a little bit for the sake of 130 people watching right now. What's going on? It must be chicken season. I swear to God, that's what it is.
Okay, we ready?
You're the boss.
Action.
All right, are you ready now to pop the hood?
I am ready.
Okay, so let's go ahead and pop the hood. What's the first thing we got to do?
Unlatch it.
No.
Now, do we close the windows?
We gotta close the windows. Speaking of
Really?
closing,
Do we really though?
yes. Speaking of closing the windows, check out these beautiful stainless steel dowels that come with all our coops now. Sore subject yesterday, apparently. Beautiful stainless steel dowels. Now, what are you doing?
I shut the window.
Yeah, but we gotta park our stainless steel dowels. No, because then they disappear. They never come back. Put them down in what we call the bee holes. And it's upside down. Thank you.
Those are for gripping.
The grooves.
The grooves
yes,
are for
isn't that
gripping.
great?
Yes.
Listen to that. Listen to that beautiful
just
sound. We close it.
excited.
What are you excited about?
Getting into that chicken poop, I get so excited.
Oh, this is gonna be so embarrassing. Okay, are we ready now to open it up?
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta tell you guys something. We have not looked in here in a long time. I have some other people. I think the maintenance guy kind of keeps up with it. We have not cleaned this coop out in 355 days. And right now we currently have 6 chickens in it. When we began for about 6 months, I had 24 chickens in it. This is only a 4x6 hen house with 2 12-foot roost bars. I overloaded it, and
They were young.
they were young, but remember, wasn't it amazing how well the deep
Yeah.
litter system did? And we didn't let them out of the run, and that's where we discovered the healthy straw.
Yeah.
Was really, really nice, especially this time last year when we were getting a ton of rain pouring off the building, coming through the ground, going into the run. So we'll leave that for another day. All right, so we're gonna open it up, and we're gonna drop down the deep litter door, and we're gonna take a look at what everything looks like. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, go ahead, do the honors. That's a window, not a door, Kristen Warren. Here we go. So, my first question is, hold on. What are your thoughts right now?
It looks used.
Okay.
It's well used. It's gonna be a lot of hemp. I like to see it at least half droppings and half hemp. I think we're there. It will be interesting when we drop this and we see how
Sure.
well you've utilized your hemp.
Well, how well the maintenance guy did.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I do see an issue. You've got, it's so high that it's spilling into your nesting boxes.
Yes. So one of the things I want to make sure we talk about is, when do we know it is time? It is time to come out here, rakes, wheelbarrows, and clean out the deep litter system. Well, here I can tell you, it's getting so full we can't add any more diaper, any more carbon. It's spilling over to the nest boxes.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Exactly. Now, here's the other thing. This is when I wish, is that going? Okay, cut. All right, perfect. Let's get the GoPro going. What's going on, guys? I hope you hear. Let us know if you hear this. We can bring this shot in. Ingrid's in charge. She can tell you. Oh, wait a minute. What we can do is zoom in, zoom out. Yes, Ingrid.
I really giving one thing to do.
Oh, so should we? You got your radio? I got an idea. Mackenzie, got a copy of Mackenzie. Come in, Mackenzie. Or Kelly, one of the two. Actually, Kelly, can you please come out to the coop, please? All right, so if you guys have any questions.
Good, buddy.
Oh, so they want close-up of hemp. So you guys will see a close-up of the hemp. That's what we're filming the video for. But I will bring you guys in a little bit more. We got the GoPro going. We got the new social media guy in there. I'm going to tilt down just a touch.
You could take it and bring it in. Just for a quick view. If I was watching, that's what I'd want to see.
Oh, Kristen Warren, everyone. All right. Well, Ingrid's like, Kristen, I have to go. All right, here we go. No, you're right. Here it is. There it is. Now, here's the thing I want to make sure you guys understand. You would think a year's worth of chicken droppings stinks to high heaven now, right? It doesn't at all.
No.
Thank you. Yeah, we got to work with that. Hi, Kelly. All right, so, and in the more warmer time, like it's warm today, but it's not really warm. One of the things I'd love to show people, which we did a video recently, is we came out here and there was a ton of flies in here. And I can tell you, flies don't lie. They're in here because they smell a food source and they smell a breeding source. That's when you know, add a layer of hemp. And if you remember in that video, we added the layer of hemp and they were gone within a second.
Yeah,
it was
they were.
incredible.
Yeah.
Notice you don't see any flies right now. I'm going to say it's a combination of, because the hemp is working so well, the microbes are doing their job, but it's actually, you know, it's March 8th, so it's not really warm. The flies are around, but not that bad. But overall, regardless if the flies are around or not, this would stink, right?
Right.
But it doesn't.
And I've noticed that if I have a grow out pen for my chicks, and there's
What is a grow out pen?
It's just a pen where you put your young chicks when they're like teenagers.
Okay.
So it's like temporary housing. If there's not deep litter in there, there's flies. And then
All
you
right.
go to the chicken coop, the regular chicken coop, like this one, and there's no flies.
All right, so there you guys go. I'm going to put you back on the stand. This is real. This is live. This is chicken manure. Yes, you are watching a video of chicken poop here at Carolina Coops. You're about to see where Kristen gets a little weird how excited she's about to get. Are we ready? All right, so Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Say hi to everyone. That's Kelly. She is our new receptionist in training for new position. Blah, blah, blah. So she's going to learn a lot here, which is why I switched gears real quick and said, have Kelly come out. So we're filming. So once we're rolling, don't obviously chime in, but monitor this if there's anything up. So when Paul says cut, that's a great time to, hey, someone mentioned something I thought was a good idea. But other than that, you just stay here so Ingrid can focus on doing what she's doing. Right?
Yeah. No.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, action.
All right. Are we ready?
We're ready.
All right, let's drop down the deep litter door.
Okay.
So we're going to go inside and we're going to find the barrel bolts.
I thought there was only one.
Two. There's one up here. So here's where we got to make sure we get the
Okay.
good shot. Are we ready?
I'm good.
This is where in post we cue the music. Wow. That is incredible.
But you're blocking it, Matt.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Get that B-roll.
It's like an archaeological finding.
Oh.
I remember this week.
Remind me to tell you guys a story about that. All right. So this is fascinating. Now, I do see a lot of things going on here, and I see an ecosystem. You know,
Oh, look at these.
yeah, this reminds
Do
me.
you have that on your side?
I do. This reminds me of especially in Germany. In Germany, when they have aquariums, they do a type of filtration system where they make it really, really deep in the bottom, and that's actually their filter. It's kind of how it works naturally. And this reminds me of it, where there's something in here that...
It's an ant farm.
You think it's an ant
Yeah,
farm?
look, here they are right here.
Oh, yeah.
And I see some in here. Like, this one's a large one.
That's
Not
interesting.
hard.
Now,
Yeah,
again...
here we go.
Oh,
See?
there. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I had
So
no
these
idea.
are these ant eggs?
No. That's going to be...
Or poop? Is that ant poop?
That is going to be ant feces.
Ant scat.
It's not scat. Frass. In the world, I believe it's called frass. Boy, I'm going way back. So here's what's interesting. And that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with the deep litter system. If anything, these ants have a job. These ants are actually helping with the deep litter system. So, oh yeah. The chickens are going to love eating these ants. But anyways, okay. Now for the fun part. This is full. We're about to clean it out. I'm going to try not to stop, but we're going to start the clock, okay? Right now it's an imaginary clock. We're going to pretend the clock's right here, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to press it. That means the clock is going. And then if we have to stop, we're going to stop it. Because we really need to show off how easy it is and how quick we can do it. But we're not going to try to race. We're not going to try to do as fast as possible because we want to make this a real life situation, right?
Pulling, sweeping motion.
Pulling, sweeping motion. Okay, perfect. Now, what kind of tool do you want to use for your pulling, sweeping
I'll
motion?
use the new one.
I wanted to use the new one.
You picked up the one. Yeah, tiny
Because
one. We gotta make it even.
All right, so Kristen wants to use the new one. That's fine.
I got the soft one.
Oh, perfect. So we're going to have
Okay.
real live time. Okay, don't start yet. So that leaves me... Oh, God, I didn't bend these tines back. All right, so I got a rake that should not be used. All right, so we're going to go in. We're going to rake this out, pulling, sweeping motion. Now, how many times do you think we're going to fill this up?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
6.
6 times. So we're 3 by 2 by 10. So I don't know who can do the
Yeah,
math
that
real
looks
quick.
the same volume as a hemp.
So that's 6
A
cubic
bale of
feet.
hemp, doesn't
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Or more.
So we're gonna fill
Because that's
this.
compressed.
We're probably gonna fill this 12 times.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what you do when
Do you have a bigger wheelbarrow?
No. Do I? Yes, but I wanted to make this real life situation. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clean it out. We're gonna bring this up.
Oh, where are we gonna dump it?
So that is the question of the day. Now Kelly has already said, hey, what are you guys gonna do with it? I was like, oh, I know where this is going. She wants it. So,
For her garden?
I like that, so.
okay.
I like you.
Okay, so for her garden.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen. We're gonna take this and
Can
we're
I
just,
come over?
we are videoing.
Oh.
Thank you. We're gonna take this litter. Where would we normally put it?
We would put it somewhere in your yard, like a compost pile, or
Okay.
you could just make a pile and it creates a compost pile and let it rest for a week or two before you use it.
A week or two before you use
Because
it.
most of this is finished. Ingrid, what do you think? A month?
She's not on camera.
I know, but she's present and she's our gardening.
Who's editing this? Paul's like, oh my God, you have no idea.
She's
what
our gardening expert.
Okay, so should we take a crust? Should we do the crust technique or just clean it? Crust technique. You take off the top layer, you put that off to the side. And then we remove the rest. That's for the next stages of composting. You take the crust and you put that back in here to kickstart it so you're not starting from scratch.
I would leave the bottom layer for the kickstart.
Really?
Because this hasn't finished. I mean,
Ah,
this
boy, horticulturalists will argue with you, but it
this
makes
has
sense. It makes sense.
beneficial microbes in it. and stuff.
Yeah, and some ants that are already in there help break things down.
Yeah.
Okay, I tell you what, here's what I would like to do, because most people are like, there's no way in hell I'm putting used chicken litter back into a chicken coop, right? So let's just go ahead and clean it out, and like we're gonna start from scratch, right?
Okay,
That's what
okay.
probably most people are gonna do. Okay. I guess we can start the clock. Is there any questions? Okay, so there's no questions. We're gonna go ahead and start the clock. Pulling, sweeping motion, all right?
Are we taking the crust off?
No,
Okay.
we're just gonna clean out like normal. So let's just go ahead and start. You ready?
Okay.
Clock is gonna start. Go! That actually smells good.
Yeah.
That smells like the smell.
I think we could have gone a little longer.
Oh my God, you're nuts. This thing is so full.
Oh no, the volume for sure. Yeah, you can't have that much in there. But generally speaking, like look at all that hemp.
There it is. That's the good stuff right there. Wow. That is like the advanced composting. Sorry. Yeah, that smells like topsoil. That smells like
It's good. Good stuff.
so easy. All right, is this almost full already?
It is.
Oh, look what I found. I found an egg.
Let's crack it against a tree and see if it explodes.
Not right now.
Oh.
Because that's gonna stink the. Yeah, more stories. All right. All right. So this is. I would say this is full right now,
Wait,
right?
how are we gonna? Okay, we're just gonna mound it, right?
We're gonna mound it.
Dump
We're
it.
gonna go dump this, and I'm making this up as I go. So hang on to the rake, and let's go ahead. I adjust the spot for dumping.
In the woods?
I'm just gonna go right over here.
To Kelly's car.
Yeah, no. Well, she can come back later. And all right, so here's where we want to get some really good shots of the dumping. And if you want to turn the camera around, that's all right too. And so, but the clock is ticking. So check this out. This is one of the reasons why I love this part. Is it's actually a lot easier to dump. This is a regular wheelbarrow. All right, so we're coming back around. So I guess the clock would still be going, right?
Right.
Yes.
All right, so
Right.
So somebody uses a giant aluminum shovel to have one of
Oh, like a snow shovel?
those. They have a garden. We have a garden one. That's not a.
This would be a great time to clean out the nests as well.
okay, how did I end up getting this rake?
We switched to see if there would be a difference.
I don't like it. I don't like it. That Pro Hack is definitely for the sand technique, which we do not advise at all.
Now, you remember when we did snow angels in hemp?
Yes,
Would this be a good day to do that?
you are out of your mind. That's something you would do.
That's pretty clean.
Yeah, see? I think it had some more, it had a little bit more life in it.
Psst, psst. Thank you. All right, so we're on the clock. We're gonna get rolling. Normal pace. I'm gonna come over here. Yeah, I left some in there. Just count it.
We should have had a contest. How many is it going to take?
I thought about it.
So that's 2.
I think you did answer, didn't you?
I did.
Now, for the record,
I said 6.
I am so out of shape. I do want to get this nice and tight. Let's say you have a tractor. So easy, just bring up your bucket.
How long did you have 24 chickens?
Oh my gosh, can you imagine what that's gonna smell like?
It was like maybe half a year, wasn't it?
What, 20 chickens?
Yeah, when it was overloaded.
Oh my God. About
Chicken
that.
math got you?
No, it wasn't chicken math.
What kind of motion is that?
Pulling, sweeping motion. Look at that. Seriously, look, I can reach right in. Pulling, sweeping motion.
I'm getting a little ammonia. Yeah.
No, you're not.
Oh, we're gonna really mound it up, huh?
There's your door. So remember, this is in an anaerobic state.
I do like how it's really decomposed there.
Kristen won.
Well, oh, sorry.
Thank you.
I have one job to hold tools.
Well, KristenWarren.com. So yeah, make sure we don't lose count. So what's that, 3?
Yeah.
This stuff is still very much.
Oh,
still
and the
good.
chickens are gonna love that.
Oh yeah.
Just because it's loose. They like to scratch in it.
We don't get those. So, oh,
This is like spring cleaning.
yep. All right, so that was 3.
We should have a coop glow up contest.
What do we got for time?
People love glow ups.
A what?
A glow up.
What the hell is a blow up?
Christopher, what's a glow up?
6:15.
You don't know?
It's when you make something like a makeover, make it look better, pretty.
Yeah, like you post your like middle school picture and then your senior graduation picture, and it's like supposed to be like, wow, what a glow up.
Yeah, it's like when something gets better.
Transformation.
Yeah.
Dirt in the bottom.
Are you sure this is not a contest? I'm feeling like it's a contest.
No, we work though around here.
Look,
So,
my side's full.
I am shoveling. Stop! You're making a mess. Come on, hurry up. Every day. So now this is something that some people have said they want to see the interior henhouse ladder on a hinge so they can clean around it. I don't know. Is it really necessary?
No, because you don't have to do this very. I mean,
Right.
it's so rare. Like I was even wondering if these needed to be on hinges. I mean, just unscrew it.
No.
But yeah, we'll keep using the hinges.
All right. So what's this? 4?
4.
All right. So you're definitely making a mess over there. Look what you did there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shovel it.
We had some people ask if it's been turned at all.
By the looks of it, it has, because it's uniform throughout. Like someone has been out here turning it.
You guys did it.
Not often.
That is a good question.
I don't
Like
think it
how
was-
often are they
yeah.
turning it? Because right, I mean, like even this
Okay, I
is
didn't prefer a wheelbarrow.
what I like to see. Is it being uniform throughout? Sometimes when people drop down this door, they see that the bottom layer has not been used, and that means you're not turning it. You know,
Or you're
or you
adding.
put in too much initially. I used to say go ahead and put in your 2 bales. Now I don't say that. I say just put in 1 bale, so you can go ahead and use that fully before you add more. Because it's really hard to dig down there with 2 bales in there.
I think people put too much hemp in sometimes.
Yeah.
They put
Yeah.
too much, and
Out of my way, please.
So
Someone also recommended a stall shovel fork to do this.
My dad is laughing right now. When we would work, it was a full of, I wonder if anybody out there does the same thing. We only had to say 1 word. Remember what that word was? I'm sure I've told you the story. All right, so I'm done with this. Do you want to switch up? Oh yeah, you guys are poking away at this.
yeah, let me get that smaller
Yeah,
one.
use that. We'd say yep.
What would your dad say?
No, we would both say when we were
Oh.
working, yep.
Oh,
Yep.
it was unspoken. You knew working together that.
We just had to say yep. Good job. All right. So this is going to be load number.
5.
Wow.
I said 6, so I can remember that. But it might not even be 6.
So I can tell you, and I think it's because of how many chickens we had in here. It did an amazing job, but this is definitely the best textbook scenario I've ever seen of the declare system, if I may say so myself.
No, before we remove it all, I just wanted to point out one thing.
Are we stopping the clock?
Huh?
You know what? We're gonna keep the clock going.
All right.
No. Go ahead and say it. That's what I mean.
No, I was just going to point out one thing, and that's the wonderful job that hemp does drying out the droppings. Like, they're not moist.
Right.
So it's dry. So I'm comfortable holding this hemp and the droppings, and it's all dry.
So,
like mulch or dirt.
right. We saw the same thing in horse stalls. Even the heavy piers, it absorbs so well, it doesn't just sit on the mat as a liquid. All right, now
11 minutes.
11. Okay, so our record was 10 minutes, and we're not trying to go for the record. We're trying to go real life. We're sitting here talking, whatever. Here's where you could remove the interior henhouse ladder. Look at that. A little finesse. And here is actually where I would say we can use this.
Matt, there's a question.
Okay, hold on. Maybe that. Oh, that's like a squeegee.
And you can use the back of your rake too.
You're right.
Or broom.
That's one of the. I was gonna bring a broom.
You know, I want to pull out some of this nest stuff.
Do you need to hose it out?
No.
No.
The worst thing to do is hose this out. Great question. Never hose out your hen house. Okay, let's no. Let's leave that alone. I know. We'll get to that later. So,
Now what I would do is I would put some of this, maybe that over there, back in here to kickstart the composting action for the next season. Because there's so many beneficial microbes that have been working in here a year, they don't have to start from scratch with a sterile product. They can
Right.
just go, they can be kickstarted.
right.
They'll have an easier time.
It's just like a fish tank.
Did
So
your dad say something about getting short shovels so people could lean on them?
you're never, growing up, I was never allowed to have a long shovel because people lean on them. So I had a short shovel. So here's where
That wouldn't work with me because I'm short.
everyone's level of sanitation is going to differ. I know there are some people, they'll come in and they think they got to hose it out. They think they got to disinfect it. I think that's the worst thing to do. I think if you make too sterile of an environment, the droppings then do become harmful, right?
Just like sand would. Sand is very sterile. The microbes don't like it.
Right. So even like behind,
You want me to crawl in there and get that?
so if you want, I just thought just to be fair, because I know especially our YouTube chicken police, I can't wait to hear their comments. They're like, why you didn't clean out around the ladder, Kristen?
Just distracted by
right.
hemp.
No, I feel this is pretty good.
Yeah, this is good. I don't see any signs of insects. I mean, no mites. I don't see any mites.
And again,
here.
we've done nothing for a year.
Yeah.
For a year. So are we ready to hit the stopwatch or no?
Yeah. We're done.
Stopping it. Okay, so what do we got for time?
14.
All right, that's actually not bad with the amount of talking we did. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna dump this, get this out of the way.
So what is that, 5?
That is
just
5.
Someone asked about how many bales were in there at that point.
I would say at least, I would say 5. Well,
More than that, probably.
We're
Over
cut
a
at the
year.
moment. Okay, we're cut. What's going on, guys? What do you think? Let us know your questions. We're cut right now.
well look, we got it.
How many bales do you think are in there?
Yeah.
It's like 4 or 5.
Well, you see the volume's about the same, but that's compressed.
Right. I think
No,
that'd be
we
like-
had probably 12 bales in there
What?
to get to that. Yes, and that's what's amazing is that's how much it did end up breaking down, which is good.
You really think there were 12 in there?
Yeah, I think that's a little. Maybe like 8.
I think it was even 8.
We added.
You put a lot.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess we can look back at that. I do wish we would have kept track. maybe this year we can put a ticker somewhere on the door.
Okay, what's the next part? What are you gonna do?
To start talking. So I would roll, and we can cut out any of the questions. So like we have what we call the dummy board over there.
Action.
All right, so we're rolling. So Kristen, that was officially 14 minutes. That's not bad. If you were to do the math right now, 14 minutes divide by what? How many days in a year? I'm not sure if anyone can do that math right now real quick.
People typically, if they don't use deep litter, they clean out their coop every week.
That is true.
So that'd be like 52.
So yeah, so we're going to talk about that. But if we were to divide up the 14 minutes throughout a year, how many seconds or minutes is that per day? If you really think about it.
Not many.
Right. So
Yeah, I'm not-
we'll do that math later. All right. So the first thing is that is the deep litter system. We just cleaned it out using a pulling sweeping motion, no bending over. We were doing a bunch of talking. 14 minutes. But what I really want to do now is let's explain what the deep litter system is. If you could, please.
Yeah, the deep litter method is using a basin of dry material. We love industrial hemp for this. It really does outperform everything else. In order to create deep litter, and deep litter does a couple things. It dries out the droppings and if you have enough dry material in there to absorb the moisture from the droppings and the ammonia smell, it eliminates the odor. And also, in addition to that, you have composting going on as well to further reduce any odor.
Yeah, so one of the things we learned is when we talk about the composting, because it's not on the ground getting oxygen, it's an anaerobic compost. So it's not fully broken down. We just took it over there off to the side, and like you were saying earlier, we can start that as a compost, and that'll become an aerobic compost, finishing the breaking down. You also mentioned too that you could wait a couple weeks, especially the advanced composted part, to put it on a garden. But I know we've talked to a lot of experts about that, and that's a question that's going to come up a lot is, when can I put this on my garden? And I would say, here it is springtime, and most people are probably just getting ready to
It's
start
early
their garden.
March, yeah. We can't truly garden with summer crops at this point.
Well, but would we be able to put this directly in the garden right now, or no? And let's say we're growing things that you're going to eat. We're going to cheat right now and go to Ingrid.
I would say don't put it on just because it's I wouldn't put it on seedlings, but you can put it on your garden for your summer plantings or late spring plantings.
Yeah, I would agree that you would need some rest, because right now we are growing lettuce and broccoli and other things.
Yeah, down
Peas.
here in the south where you guys are so lucky. Now listen, one of the areas I love that you could put this right now is actually around trees. You can start using it to mix it in with the mulch to help fertilize the trees.
Yeah.
Okay. Or add it to your existing compost. God knows chicken droppings is one of the world's best fertilizers. So we definitely don't want to think of this as a wasteful product. This is actually, especially if you're homesteading, you're growing a garden, this stuff is gold, right?
Absolutely.
And again, if you're thinking about getting chickens, one of the things I want you to think about, all the benefits, not just the eggs, it's not just the biological pest control, it's the result of all their defecation in the deep litter system.
It's very valuable.
That this stuff is gold for growing crops. The other thing is, one of the most important questions that we get from the customers is, how often do we have to clean out our hen house? Now here we went 355 days, so just under a year. And again, I want to remind people, we had 24 chickens in here for a while, way more than normal. But what are the things we need to look for so that we know it is time to clean it out?
Well, I like to see at least half droppings and half hemp.
That's a lot.
It is.
Okay.
But that's where we were at, maybe even less. I mean, I'm looking at the ground here and at that pile over there, and I would say we were even less than half.
That hemp had a lot of life left in it, and that's what makes it amazing.
It did have about 6 months left.
Easily, but that's where you have the room for error, and it's one of the huge benefits of hemp. What's something else that would be a trigger that, it might
Smell.
be smell.
But you could also turn it, and
So-
that would take care of the smell typically.
Right. So I would say to people,
Or add more.
in our situation, like you pointed out right away, there wasn't a lot of room left in here to keep adding hemp because it was overflowing into the nest boxes. Because I had a feeling that was happening, so it was just so full. To me, if there's no more room in this bathtub, if you will, it's time to clean it out and start from scratch.
Yeah.
But we could have put a thin layer on top and then let it keep breaking down, and then give ourselves a little bit more room.
Yeah, we could have just taken out half of it even.
So another question is, how do you clean it? Okay, people ask it all the time. Well, okay, Matt, we're gonna clean it. Years up. How do I do it? Well, you guys just saw it. I can't think of an easier way to clean out your hen house.
No, that was really easy.
And I would definitely say that pro hack, if that makes it into the edit, I don't think that's a good hack for the beginning of the cleaning. We definitely want those hard tines to kind of dig down in
You
there.
know, this one was kind of my favorite.
This was clutch.
Yeah.
This was clutch. We should almost sell this on our website. This made the pulling, sweeping motion so much better. And I noticed we were able to add a stabbing, pulling, sweeping motion.
You can't change it up now.
No, okay.
You've said it too much.
So another question is, do I need to add anything to the hemp so bugs don't get in it?
No.
Zero.
It might even be nice if bugs get in it.
Thank you. I know if you're doing research.
Except for those like chicken like lice and
Oh,
mice.
yeah.
But they're not going to be attracted to hemp.
That's right. Now,
So we
listen.
don't even have to worry about
So-
that
so
if you're considering it.
Right, let's be very clear here, and I see the TikToks and the other social media videos all the time where people are like, here's what you do to have a clean, healthy hen house, and they're putting sand in there, they're sprinkling diatomaceous earth. You don't need to do that. I do like diatomaceous earth if it's needed, but if you do the deep litter system, you have the right size hen house, and you're not overloading with chickens, you actually shouldn't need those things. And again, when you're free ranging, and you just talked about those pests like parasites, they know where to go to take their dust bath, all right?
Right.
But like in the very beginning, we saw a little pile where some ants were hanging out. Trust me, the chickens don't care. That reminds me, you know, if we got a cupola or maybe some wasp nesting up top, the chickens love it. I mean, that's a food source for them.
It is an outdoor structure too.
What do I do with the poop when I take it out? Okay, so we just removed all the droppings and the hemp, and we just talked about it. What should we do with it? So one of them was take it to your existing compost,
Right?
spread it on the trees,
Let it rest.
let it rest in the compost.
Mm-hmm.
What's something else people can do with all this deep litter substrates?
Oh, my neighbors line up with their 5-gallon buckets. I mean, people actually want to buy it.
Yes, that was. I'm so glad you read my mind. Believe it or not, and I think some cities it's not legal, but you could actually sell this stuff
Yeah.
by like 5 pounds. You know, I don't know what the going rate is. Maybe you do.
Oh,
but
there was a sign at the farm store, a handwritten sign that said, if anyone has any chicken manure, please call me. I want to buy it.
Yeah, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
This could be great for, I see more and more schools getting involved with chicken coops. That's a way for them to raise money. So it's just, I just want to make sure you guys are aware there's so many more things you can do.
Keep
with,
it, recycle it, give it away, sell it. It's useful.
You can
It's
also just
valuable.
throw it in your chicken yard and make more valuable chicken manure.
I just cleaned one out after 6 years and filled up a whole garden bed. And I'm going to let it rest before I plant in it, but it was already dirt.
Okay, so another question that we get a lot, and I think we've done a really good job over the years explaining to people why you should use deep litter, but let's talk about that. Why should someone, if you're looking at one of our chicken coops, you're looking to design one of your own chicken coops, you go into the box stores, you see the chicken coffins, I mean the chicken coops that they sell, those little tiny things that can fit inside this hen house, big mistake. Why should someone consider building a chicken coop or buying a chicken coop like ours that has a deep litter system?
It's healthier for the chickens and it's easier for the owner. So you have more time to do the fun chicken things, collecting eggs, giving them treats, giving them food from your kitchen. It just makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean, there's lazy chicken owners like me, but even if you're a really involved chicken owner, you've got time to do other things.
It's a
with
huge
your
time
chickens.
saver.
Yeah,
Again, think about it, 14 minutes.
and it really is healthier.
Yeah.
We gloss over that. Sometimes.
Yeah, so if you guys are wondering how in the world is it healthier, it reminds me of when I first started taking my son to daycare, and the caretaker said, don't be surprised if your son's going to start coming out with sniffles and this and that, but if anything, it's actually good for them to be exposed to that type of environment to help build that immune system. So it's just one example of how the deep litter system can be healthier for the chickens. But the biggest thing is the time saver, and other people are always saying, oh my God, the coop's going to stink. Believe it or not, a coop like this one, where we had 12 months worth of chicken litter, is going to smell less, way less, than a coop if you're cleaning it out traditionally once a week.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is. We have one of these at a 5-star restaurant. And believe me, they wouldn't have it right outside the door if it smelled.
So true.
Or if it had flies.
Um,
Of course, they might be a 1-star restaurant now. We should probably follow up on.
Perfect. So I think that covers that. Here's what I want to talk about now. Let's get the coop ready again for the girls to come back in tonight. And I did want to kind of do something a little special here. The past 12 months, it's been intense. Talking about hemp, developing hemp, working with the manufacturer that makes the hemp for us, making it exactly what I feel is the one size fits all. God knows I'm trying to make everyone happy, and I think our latest 3-4 trucks have been almost spot on as far as the size of the herd.
Yeah.
But I have some hemp bales from some of the trucks that have come in where the size is really, really big, and then it went a little bit smaller, and then I have our current size. And I thought it'd be a lot of fun to, I mean, we have the hemp, no sense of letting it go to waste, to start with it, just so I can show people.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll guarantee you, honestly, I don't think there's a huge difference when it comes to the herd size. And I know people out there will argue that. At the end of the day, we're gonna try to offer people what you guys want. And I will say, if I had to find that sweet spot, it's that, I don't know, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch size herd.
Is that what we have now?
We do. It's
Conveniently.
yeah. Imagine that.
Oh, nice.
So we're gonna finish off with that. So we're gonna start with the real big chunky stuff.
Okay.
Are we ready? All right. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna clean up the deep litter area here, right? Let's clean up this. That's cute for.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah. So we're gonna clean this up.
But I would. The door or everything?
No. We're gonna clean. So when I say this, you didn't see the lasers come out of my eyes.
No, I didn't. So right where the door, we want this to be clean.
Yeah.
But we're not so concerned about this.
No, I don't know. This is actually great. And here's the other thing again. Notice how easy it was for us just pulling sweeping motion, pulling it right out, nice and flush. And so we're just going to close up the deep litter door. Are we ready?
Yep.
All right. Make sure the barrel bolts are shut. We're going to close it. And we are ready to put a new diaper in there, basically, right?
All right, let's go.
All right, perfect. So I'm going to go grab the hemp. That's right there. Cut. All right, we're cutting. What's going on, YouTube? I hope you guys are loving this. Any questions out there? How many people are watching?
Yeah. There are a couple of questions in here. One lady asked how long she should let the bedding rest before she can use it. She has something from last fall. Can
Oh
she
God,
use
that's
that
got it.
now?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, get the B-roll, get the stuff you want.
Then another person said that whenever they do the deep litter, they always end up having the chickens lay eggs in the litter.
So we actually had that happen twice, and we got to get that on video later. How bad is this egg gonna stink? Chickens are gonna lay where they feel most comfortable laying, and especially when they're younger and they're figuring things out, I think there's a higher chance that they may not lay exactly where you want them to lay. What I can tell you is practice making sure that where you want them to lay is what they want, and that is a dimly lit area where they feel very safe. Make sure you got the perfect nesting material. So just because some chickens are laying in the deep litter area doesn't mean that's a bad thing, okay? Chickens are not always gonna do exactly, what are you doing?
Cleaning out the nesting box.
Well, we don't gotta do that right now.
I know.
They're not always going to do what you want them to do. Trust me. But for the most part, they do, especially with the right setup.
Another person.
There's so much hemp in it.
Another person asked, before you cleaned everything out, how much would you have left in there or put back in?
A layer, a couple inches. And I'm not a fan of it, to be honest with you. I know it makes, here we go. It makes sense. I get it to kickstart. You know, I mean, if anything, you know, we did make a little bit of a mess down here. We could have been a little bit neater, especially if we had a shovel. But if we use a shovel, we can't do the pulling, sweeping motion. We could take this stuff and throw it back in there. There is still so much room in this herd for absorbency. Okay, it's dry, and that's ultimately what you're looking for. All right, are you done messing around? Now you're gonna make me have to go get. All right, so you guys want to see inside? You guys want to see anything? Here we go. I'm so glad you guys are here. 150 people watching right now. You must really enjoy.
Why would that many people want to watch chicken poop?
I don't know. It's
One
Friday.
person also
We got chickens
asked-
hanging out with us. There's our cheater board. Yes,
They asked how we keep the chickens from going out in the road.
we don't. Knock on wood, I've never had a chicken go in the road. They just love hanging out in the yard. They love hanging out in the woods. They love hanging out on our front sidewalk.
They love the parking lot for some
They
reason.
love the, oh dude, they absolutely
Are
love
they
the
getting
parking lot.
grit out there? Or?
That's exactly what they're doing, in my opinion. So, guys, if you guys have any questions, thank you so much for being here.
Let's throw that hemp in.
Paul's like, guys, we got to go.
Yeah,
TikTok.
Seriously.
IngridFrom.com, everyone. We're going to go. Thank you, Ingrid. All right. Are we ready?
How long should they let that pile sit before putting it in the garden?
I would say a couple months. I thought that was the default answer.
Yeah, you're
Action.
Like just in the garden, not planting anything but like the
Oh.
topsoil.
Oh, you can do that now.
Oh, yeah, if you're not growing anything. Yeah,
Oh,
put it
yeah.
right. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, we're rolling. All right, here we go. So again, here's that big chunky stuff that I tell you, I don't have a problem with it, but I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, look how big and chunky and woody it is. All right, fine. So, but we're gonna throw it in here.
I did use it and it worked.
Oh, all right, good point. I forgot a knife. I meant to bring a knife, but
Here you go.
Paul to the rescue. All right, so we're gonna take a knife and slice this open. So, I know a question we get a lot right now, which is, how many bales of hemp should I start off with? So again, we're in a 4x6 penthouse, and I think it's only, what, 2 or 3 bales?
No, we're gonna start out with one.
No.
Yes, we are. Because I want to fully utilize the one bale by turning it before we add another. It's less work.
Well, then I don't get to show the evolution of the hemp.
All right, you can go ahead and put it in there.
All right,
but
I'm
you
gonna-
gotta turn it.
We're not turning it. You guys and your turning. No, so here's what we're gonna do.
How do you use all of it then?
No, you're right. You're not wrong. You guys, we did a video on that a little while ago. I can't believe how much one bale of hemp that just covered in here. Again, it's a 4x6 hen house. Look at that.
If we weren't showing off the other bale, we would just leave this.
Yeah, I agree. But we're gonna get
And I would say this would probably last 6 months with like 8 chickens, something.
You know, to that point, thank you for mentioning that. Because one thing we have not talked about yet is money, okay, is numbers. Because a lot of people might be like, Matt, you're nuts. Why am I going to spend $45, local pickup perks, $69.99 online, free shipping? Okay, so people can go on our website, okay, carolinacoops.com, purchase a bale of hemp, include shipping, $70, and it's like, how do you justify that when a bag of pine shavings costs what, $3, $5?
No, it's more than that.
It is. How much is a bag of pine shavings now?
I don't know. I haven't bought it for so long, but it's at least 5 to 10.
Really? And I can believe that with the way inflation has been. But here's the thing. In order to get the efficacy that we get with hemp, to get it, because the pine shavings are not going to break down. They're not going to absorb the moisture. It's very acidic, beneficial for microbes to do their job, and it's pH neutral. Think about it, you're actually saving money in material and how long it can last. You're just gonna have to spend a little bit more up front, but you make up for it in the long run.
Right.
All right.
And your time.
And then of course, yeah, if you put a dollar figure at a time, which most people I'm sure they do, it's just a no-brainer. Okay, so we're gonna dump this bale of hemp in here, and I'm actually only dumping this. I'm gonna listen to Kristen. We're not gonna do the one that just came in off the last truck. I'm dumping this one because this bag got ripped open. So I figure I might as well use it up. And I'm just gonna spread it. Definitely do not need to do this. I'm just gonna spread it a little. And we're about 6 inches deep. That was 2 bags. And I would say that is absolutely perfect.
You have your tape measure.
Oh, this is technical. All right, what are you doing over there? You're out of the shot. That is perfect. It's just that easy, folks. It is just that easy. That is the deep litter system. Cleaned it out in 14 minutes.
I think you're right. That's about 6 inches.
It's in about, I'd say about 4.
No, just
And that's the perfect depth. You know, I say 4 to 6 inches, actually, which is what we say all the time.
yeah.
But you got the diaper started. It's gonna last a long time. 14 minutes to clean it out. You got gold for fertilizer. Keeps the chickens healthier, saves you a bunch of time, keeps the smell down next to zero. It's just that easy. I don't know what else there is to explain to people when it comes to deep litter system. Okay. Anything else we need to do?
Cut.
Kristen, can you put some hemp in the nests? That's one of the people are asking.
They're asking if
They're
you use hemp
asking
in the nest
if you
boxes.
can-
I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know if we have anything else right now. I mean,
No.
we might do it temporarily
No,
because
we
don't
will
have
not.
anything else.
Okay,
Oh,
yes.
we have shredded paper.
So okay, shredded paper I could live with. You do not want to use industrial hemp in the nest boxes. Okay, it's not what the chickens would use naturally as a nesting material.
Right.
So could you? Yes, but I wouldn't.
I
all
wouldn't
right?
either. It also would possibly get caught. It's a little harder to get. If they push it out and
Right,
it gets
you
caught
want
in the door.
you want a material that allows them to make a nest. It's just that simple, and it's not the best at protecting the eggs. It's not going to encourage their instincts. Coastal hay is by
I
far
love coastal hay.
is probably my favorite when it comes to nesting material. We'll have to get a bale. We'll do a video on that. Okay, anything else on deep litter? I'm not sure if we're rolling right now, but
Rolling.
no rolling. How do we do, Ingrid? What do you think?
Good.
What do you need for the website?
Nothing.
We need a close.
Okay, so a closing. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna leave that rolling. All right, so a closing. What should we do for closing?
Hemp angels
call to
in
action.
the
Call to action. What was the call to action?
Hemp.
Buy the
Said
hemp.
something cute.
Say something
No,
cute.
somebody said something really cute. They said Matt's chickens already crossed the road to get to the other side.
Oh, they came from somewhere else.
Huh.
That's so cute.
Okay, so all right, yeah, just go ahead. I'll do a couple closings.
Action.
All right, guys, as always, please let us know down below in that comment section what you thought. Have any questions? Can't wait to hear from the YouTube Chicken Police. Let us know what you think. Most important, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that bell wherever it is right now, so every time we do go live, anytime we do something, you are notified. And if you haven't hopped over to Instagram, go there, follow there. I don't know where else we are. Couldn't tell you right now.
It is important to say you can find all of our hemp and our chicken coops at carolinacoops.com.
Yes, if you are interested in purchasing and using this wonderful materials, industrial hemp bedding for your deep litter system, carolinacoops.com. Pretty much anything you want to know about raising chickens, or if you're interested in purchasing a chick coop and our accessories. That's the other thing I keep forgetting to mention. We sell our roost bars, our row wrap roost bars. We sell the egg catchers, so we know there's so many people out there building their own chicken coop because they've been inspired from us. And thank you for letting us know that. We absolutely love that. I've always said, if you're not going to buy one of our coops, learn from us to build your own. That doesn't mean call us up and ask us for all of our dimensions, our recipe. That's not at all what I mean, folks. Come on. What I'm saying is incorporate the deep litter system. Put the rope wrap roost bars at a certain height. You know, there is no real right or wrong. We're just going to tell you what we feel, what works and why. But to get out, design your own coop, but you can always buy the accessories. You can buy the things that we know are a pain in the butt. We got the hen doors, we got the egg, we got the new Dutch door. People are building the very soon the Dutch door, the regular one. Oh, it's almost Harley time.
It didn't click immediately that these people don't even know to go to the website because they're watching you on YouTube video after video and you say call us, and a few people actually were like, he just said to call, I'm calling, where can I see your chicken coops? Do you have a catalog?
CarolinaCoops.com. Yes, no,
He just said they literally say that.
It's all the links are
Are
All
they?
right.
on the description.
All right, so these are just
Yeah.
old
Ingrid's like,
people.
everything's there. What are they talking about?
Those are just old people then.
All right.
It's just a couple.
All right, we ready?
You want to do another one?
No, but just a little bit more.
Action.
Ooh, are we gonna throw the eggs?
Action.
No, we'll do that later. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Later.
Okay.
Can I get a shot of,
You can get anything you want, Ingrid.
of you guys? Remember when Tim got you the hands in the coop?
Mhm.
Yeah, let's do some of that.
All
That's
right,
good.
her
That's good
hands
food.
look a lot better than
Well, I
mine.
don't know. I've been cleaning
No,
out
your
the-
hands are good too.
No. Her
Well,
hands are
really,
way
we
better.
both do
Get
it?
some better looking hands than mine.
Okay. No, we can both do it.
So yeah, just like
She's good. No,
someone wanted to know where the home
Canada. First time here. First time here. I learned a lot. Great job. Thank you. Thanks. Enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We're actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flip you guys around because here's where we can have some fun.
Oh, yeah,
I'm back.
I knew they do that.
I'm gonna
Just
unplug.
because it's loose, not because there's food in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at. So check this out. This is what chickens love. So don't leave. Hold on. We're not done yet. This is what they love. This is what the chickens are going to do. Same thing with leaves. Fall time, go out and get a bunch of leaves, dump them in the run, but don't spread them. Let the chickens spread it. I will guarantee you tomorrow, kid you not, you see this pile right now? This will probably be flattened by tomorrow afternoon. I will almost guarantee it. They do it all the time. This is what the chickens want. This is where they're happiest. In the leaves, scratching. The leaves harbor so many beneficial things for the chickens underneath. They hold in moisture, allows insects and bugs to thrive underneath. When they're going in and eating the bugs, that's what makes the eggs taste so good. It keeps the chickens occupied. Good job, Kristen.
I love chicken poop.
Yeah, you are weird. French hemp. We don't get it from France anymore. We did for years. The reason why we don't get it from France anymore, it happened during COVID. There's too many problems with, we even had a container get lost on the sea. Also, my goal is I want to get it right here in the United States. The problem is in the United States, they don't grow it enough of it yet. In France and Europe, where they've been growing it for a while, they grow thousands and thousands and thousands of acres of hemp. And because of that, they have a huge benefit of a consistent strain. Canada is getting there. That's where our product comes from. So it is from North America. And hopefully soon, I'm guessing probably another 5-10 years, the United States will finally catch up where they can keep up with demands. So I'm going to go through the comments. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Nan says pine shavings are listed for $7.50 a bale. That is insane. California Chin says $7.99 for a bag of pine shavings. Matt, can I stop in and buy hemp without the cardboard box? Yeah, absolutely. We don't waste the cardboard box when you come and pick it up. I didn't have cardboard boxes when I picked mine up. Okay, yeah, you guys are talking to each other. I built my chicken coop with your accessories. Thank you, Joy. Yeah, yes, I remember that. You should do a DIY show and have me on. I learned a ton. Just let us know, ingridfromm.com. Here I started my first hens and coop at the age of 70. First year was an experience, I can say. So far, so good. Watched a ton, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm going to try figure out questions. So we did good. We had 150 people watching. It's finally working. Put Matt's mic on his beard. Oh, were you guys not able to? Oh, no, the mic wasn't for the phone. The mic was for his, for the big cameras. So, what was Chris's last name? Oh, yeah, guys, definitely check it out. So that guy right there, he's our new social media guy. I hope he's going to stick around for a very long time. Super smart, but check out his YouTube channel, Christopher Waring, Warring. Did you watch his video?
I did.
Where it was incredible, and where he did what I call all his own stunts. It is a lot of work to film, do all your own editing, your own filming, your own lighting, your own scripting, everything. He did everything, and he did an amazing video. And he said he changed the title, but it was something like how to stay 6 steps to efficiency or something like that. I promise you, it is an awesome video, and obviously subscribe. Look at, they're already got this almost flattened down. Right up top. Are we getting B-roll of this?
That's the mat of the chicken
Are
world.
we
Look
getting,
at that
are
hard
we getting
worker.
footage of this? This is what we're talking about. This is social media. You get one chance at this. Don't see. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We can get some slow-mo actions. Oh, that's what I gotta do. Keep everyone on their toes around here. Notice the silence. Awkward. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. We had a lot of fun, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Is what does it take to clean out your hen house? We got a chicken bucket that's going to come out soon. Also, I'm going to show you guys something since you're still with me. Here is the new automatic door we've been trying out. We're not selling automatic doors anymore. It's not worth it. But we're always going to continue trying out things, bringing to you guys what we think. This is by Chicken Guard. We do love this company. I wasn't real happy when they sold out to China. We definitely saw things go downhill, but they didn't give up. And they came out with this all-in-one door, which I absolutely love because there's no string on a spool where it could potentially backlash. It's on, I guess you would call it a cog, and it has a sensor. Well, it'll know if there's a chicken sitting here, it won't kill it. It'll know there's some pressure and it'll come back up. That can happen with this style of guillotine door. Also, just a reminder, if you're looking for a feeder, love Coopworks. Here, we're gonna go in here. Love this Coopworks feeder. It's a silo, super easy. You just dump all, I got pellets in there, but you can use crumbles, whatever. It's on a pole, keeps the rodents from getting in there. Looks good. I don't know, just that simple. I think I just stepped in last night's sushi. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. 104, if you're just joining us, we just got done filming, cleaning out the deep litter. We should ask Paul. So who's going to do the editing of this video? That's going to be Paul. Paul, everyone wants to know, when's the video coming out?
Yeah, that is tough. Maybe a week.
1 week. That's going to be a killer video. Again, check this out. So here's the litter that we just dumped out. The chickens are having so much fun. Well, and actually to this point, one of the things we forgot to mention, Kristen, something you can do with your litter is throw it right into the run.
Oh, yeah.
Chickens will absolutely love it. It'll be beneficial for the run area. I put it over here, one for time's sake, and two, Kelly wanted to take some home. I don't know if there'll be any left for you by the time they're done, Kelly.
Well, we got this ready to go.
Yeah, that's why I left that there. All right.
Can we bag it now?
So I'm going to scroll. No, we got work to do. I'm going to scroll all the way down. So I'm back to, if you guys have questions, leave them down below right now. I am looking. We have our pull shut door, not at ground level, but higher up at roost level to keep predators out. Yeah, great idea. That's a great pro tip. We've done that before so that chickens can go in and out so the pet dog can't get in. Goats, so goats don't get in. So what he's saying is, instead of having that chicken run door frame that is right there on the other side, just put it up higher. We've done it where we put that in the Dutch door. Speaking of Dutch door, you didn't want to do an automatic door and you don't want the goats or your dogs getting in there. Unless you got a really small one that jumps over, you can just open this up. And believe it or not, the chickens will learn to hop in and out through here. It's not ideal, but it is one of benefit to a Dutch door. Oh, yeah, should we crack the eggs? Should we do the egg cracking?
Oh, no, Christopher has to do it. The new guy
has to do it.
But he's got to film social media. And Ingrid's probably ready to roll out. We should.
Oh,
she's been very gracious.
Pack up her things.
Should we do it over there by the brick wall? If I go too, should I throw it up against the?
You gotta film it.
Well, boy, Paul's like, I've been down this rodeo before. Oh, here. Okay, so we'll flip it around.
I want to see it too.
They do. All right.
Where are you throwing it?
I think we should do the float test first.
No.
That's
Oh, look at the chickens. They're gonna have this leveled off before the end of the night.
Oh! I'll go get it.
Oh, I missed too. Wow, we really suck. No, I meant to do that. Oh, mine did break.
No, that was mine. And it didn't explode. You try yours.
That doesn't smell.
No, it was.
Oh, these should stink to high heaven.
Yeah, if they're rotten, they'll explode. And make a loud. Yeah. How's that?
Yeah, they're eating it.
No.
That wasn't a. That's not a Veruca salt. That was a good egg. Anyone? Did you get that? All right. I am shocked that that egg.
I know. They
So
were
what?
still good. We
What,
could
what,
have eaten them.
what we just learned is that the deep litter system keeps the eggs longer.
Fresh.
You are nuts. And there's no way you would eat an egg that's been in
Yes,
an
I
incubator.
would.
So we should go do that right
All
now.
right, let's go eat.
If you didn't catch it on VCL earlier, we candled the eggs that have been in the incubator 100 degrees for a week, and we got a dud. Well, we don't know it's a dud, though.
It is a dud. We can break it open and see if there's any blood in it. That would make it a blood.
If you eat it and get sick, is that going to go under workman's comp?
It's a good thing it's a weekend. I'll be better by Monday.
You're nuts.
You're a wimp.
Paul's like, no. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's going to be a wrap. Thank you so much for being here. So happy it's Friday. It's finally getting warm. Daylight savings time starts this Sunday, right? So it's going to be dark early, light later. Can't wait for that. We'll be back next Friday, regular noon Eastern for VCL. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. Later.